This is Dr. Sajid again. We are going to be talking about vitamins today. This is in response to a lot of questions that have been asked. So what we're going to handle are what are vitamins, how are they named, and how does a child or a grown-up get them, what causes deficiency, how does deficiency develop, and then the all-important question of are vitamin supplements necessary? Do they prevent disease, especially the serious diseases? And if you give too many, can that be harmful? So we'll try and take one by one. Vitamins are substances that are essential for the growth of the body. That includes not only physically but also the brain as well as the general health. They are named according to the way they were discovered, but of course, as you can see, the various names are A, B, C, D, E and K, and they were A, D, C, E and K are one vitamin each, but the vitamin B are 8 vitamins all in the same group, and so that makes 13 vitamins. These are also called 13 essential vitamins. So how does one get them? These are present in small quantities in our diet, and if a child or a grown-up for that matter takes a proper diet, which means eats all kinds of foods, as I've been telling you all along, which includes fruits, vegetables, meat, dairy, cereal, it provides enough vitamins for sustenance. How does deficiency develop? If you don't eat a proper diet, a full diet that is. So for example, if you don't take vegetables or don't take certain kinds of fruits, or don't take these in proper quantities. Of course, you know, children sometimes very difficult, especially when it comes to fruits and vegetables, and therefore it's easy to see how deficiency can develop. So which brings us to the next question, and that is, are supplements necessary? So what I plan to do is talk about the various vitamins in greater detail, and we will see that there are some vitamins that need to be supplemented. For example, if a baby is breastfed, then vitamin D needs to be given, and different vitamins play an important role in different stages of development, so at that time it may be necessary. So do they prevent serious disease? People often ask me, does taking vitamins prevent heart disease, for example, or cancer, or these days, of course, COVID, which is a pandemic right now? No, they do not necessarily prevent them, but you have to understand that if you have good nutrition, good health, you will have good immunity. And if you have good immunity, then you will have a greater chance of fighting off an infection, whether that be of any kind actually, and that includes all these diseases that have been mentioned, and that also includes COVID. But directly they don't have an effect on these diseases. Of course, if the disease is caused by a vitamin deficiency, then of course it will help. And lastly, can you cause harm by taking too many vitamins? Yes, in some instances, as we will discuss in the subsequent clips. If you take too many vitamins, even vitamin D that I mentioned, if you take too much of it or take it unnecessarily, then yes, it can cause problems, and we can discuss them when we discuss each vitamin separately. So I hope that as an introduction, this has been of some use to you, and we will talk about greater detail about the individual vitamins in subsequent clips.